There's a new type of body dysmorphia in town. It's called Snapchat dysmorphia, and it's causing people to go out and get plastic surgery so they look more like the Snapchat beauty filters. I'm gonna tell you why this is a big problem here for you on IO. What is gravy potato people? Welcome back to another IO video. I'm Charlotte, you probably already knew that, and if you didn't, hey, nice to meet you, what's up? Subscribe for the spiciest trending news updates and top 10 lists on YouTube, and follow us on social media. Why? Well, I for one have made an effort not to alter my photos with beauty filters or Facetune because after covering enough videos on this subject, I realized the effect photo and video manipulation has on others, and I would prefer to use my platform to show that people don't need to manipulate their faces and bodies to feel or look normal. That was a very long sentence. But I did it. I said it. So let's start off this video by explaining what body dysmorphia is. Body dysmorphic disorder or body dysmorphia is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of their time worrying about flaws in their appearance. These flaws are usually unnoticeable to others. There are people of all ages, shapes, and sizes who experience body dysmorphic disorder, but it's very common among young people, particularly teenagers, and it does affect both men and women. Social media is changing how we perceive ourselves and other people. Sure, it's nice to slap on a filter when we aren't feeling the most beautiful, or maybe that filter makes us look just a little more like we wished we'd looked. Maybe it makes our skin perfect. Maybe it makes our eyes bigger, our lips more plump. But the problem is everybody is doing it, and it's changing our perception of beauty to the point that when an unedited, no makeup image gets posted to social media, people perceive it as ugly or fat. Photo and video manipulation has been around for a while, but it was only accessible to people who had the software. People behind fashion magazines and Hollywood editors. It is often used on magazine covers and even in movies. Ever wonder why movie stars look so damn perfect all the time? Yeah, production companies spend millions of dollars to make sure stars are perfect, so we perceive them as perfect. The Irishman? Yeah, there's a whole lot of that shit going on. A whole lot of that shit. They don't make De Niro look 50 years younger, but they do remove a lot of this and that. Nowadays, the masses have access to this type of software. Facetune, Instagram, and Snapchat allow any user to give themselves a makeover without the dangers of going to a plastic surgeon. And I do see the point behind it all. Bigger lips, bigger eyes, perfect skin, all of these qualities lead to more likes, more followers, brand deals, money, maybe romantic partners. But for the rest of us, this type of technology is contributing to low self-esteem and a condition that experts are calling Snapchat dysmorphia. People are developing unrealistic standards of beauty based on what they look like when they use photo and video manipulation software on themselves. Of course, people don't look like that in real life, but that doesn't mean they don't want to look like that in real life. Snapchat dysmorphia is causing people to bring photos of what they look like using editing technology to their plastic surgeon as an example of what they want to look like. There's a reason why Instagram banned a lot of those beauty filters. It's because the app recognized what it was doing to people and they recognized it very quickly. I think I used that filter like once or twice before I realized that it was banned. According to a 2018 Pew Research study, 95% of teenagers either have access to a smartphone or they have access themselves. Almost half of those teens are using those smartphones at a constant basis. And experts are warning that if these teenagers are consuming a hefty amount of content on video and photo platforms, they're feeling like they just can't keep up with today's beauty standards. So they feel like they need to alter themselves digitally and some even permanently. All of these concerns were brought to light in a new report by the US medical journal JAMA Facial Plastic Surgery, which suggested that filtered images are blurring the line of reality and fantasy, and they could be triggering body dysmorphic disorder, where people are becoming obsessed with what they look like. I'm seeing it, man. I'm seeing it happening. Have you ever posted a photo or a video to Instagram and then you just can't help but look at it all the time? You need to rewatch it over and over and over and look at it over and over and check the likes over and over? Yeah. That's body dysmorphic disorder. This incessant need for likes and attention, to be told that you're beautiful by countless strangers, that gets addictive. But what if you want to plan a fan meetup and people will see what you really look like? What if someone takes interest in you romantically because of what you look like online, and you show up to the date and you look nothing like your pictures? Another disturbing thing that's happening is people are so caught up in the idea that there is something better out there always. I'm not sure about the male side of things, but I know this is true for women. Guys follow these women on social media because they're so hot in their pictures, and they're starting to believe that those women actually exist, that they actually look like that. But those women that they covet are altering their images, which means that plenty of people who should be coveted because they're naturally beautiful both on the inside and the outside are seen as second rate. According to a 2017 study in the journal Cognitive Research, Principles and Implications found that people only recognize manipulated images 60 to 65% of the time. The harsh truth is those standards that Instagram and Snapchat and Facetune are setting, they're not achievable. You can't take take an edited picture of you to a plastic surgeon and expect to come out looking like a Snapchat filter. Completely getting rid of pores? Yeah, that's not possible. Bigger eyes? You can widen your eyes a little bit, but you can't make your irises bigger. Snapchat filters also blur out nasal labial laugh lines. These lines right here, no normal human face is absent of those. Bigger lips? Yeah, you could get fillers, but the problem with fillers is they don't always look natural, and that's a gamble. No amount of Botox injections will give you Angelina Jolie's lips. So what's the solution? Live our entire lives online and pretend to be something we're not in order to be admired by hundreds, thousands, or even millions of strangers. Or we could stop normalizing unrealistic standards of beauty that are not achievable without a computer program. Why don't you tell me your thoughts on this one down in the comments, and while you do that, I'm gonna wrap this one up with some comment features. Blue Adore said, this story is nuts, lol. By the way, I'm getting an IO inspired tattoo of a potato pickle and bacon pieces with a crown and gravy. You're really cute, but that sounds like a really ugly tattoo. I don't know, man. I'd have to see a picture of it before you get it. I won't let you put that on your body permanently. Nancy Ann said, T4, are you Canadian, Charlotte? Also, you're hilarious. Hi, Nancy. Yes, I'm Canadian. IO is based in Toronto. It's cold outside today. Very cold. Blobfish Jilly said, we all know that when Charlotte is on IO, we're gonna have hella good content. Love you, girl. Love you too. That is it for me, and thanks for watching. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I almost threw up there. A little bit of like a gag. A little bit of throw up. Of a potato pickle and bacon pieces. What the f am I saying? Of a potato pickle and bacon pieces. Oh my god. Pisces. Bacon Pisces.